Hello everyone and welcome back to my LEGO series. There are only 2 more episodes after this one and we are almost at the tournament. So let's finish up this little season. Or was it that pre-season, pro season? Our first match is Yeti with taking on Quantum. Our second match is Lockjaw taking on Smee. Our third match is Riptide taking on Scorpios. Our fourth match is none other than Whiplash taking on Two-Headed Death Flamingo. And our fifth fight is Glitch taking on Kraken. And our main event is none other than Endgame taking on Uppercut. And let's hop right into it. I forgot to record Quantum's walk-in. I'm not sure how I did that, but yeah, so we're just gonna skip a little walk-in for right now. Yeti has its big drum in Quantum with its very effective, well, effective in the way of control, but not effective in the way of damage, effective pressure. Yeti immediately getting to the side of Quantum and drilling away at some of the side parts. Quantum gets a hold, and now is kind of pushing Yeti around, but Yeti's pushing right back. Yeti trying to use those forks to get away, but Quantum's just keeping that hold on that little side mount of Yeti. That's keeping the drum and forks on. Yeti was kind of in a weird position. I'm not sure if any of its wheels were really touching the ground. But either way, Quantum's right back on Yeti, getting another hold. As Yeti gets another hit, there doesn't seem to be any visible damage though on Quantum. As Quantum gets another hold and actually crushed hard enough that it lifted Yeti into the air a little bit, lifted all of its wheels off. Now Quantum biting the back, or yeah, the underbelly. Yeti again getting a nice shot, but there's not much damage coming from it. I'll give props to Quantum for being able to keep its tooth mounted. Yeah, Quantum just continuing to dominate this match, but is it just me, or I feel like I saw Quantum have a bit of pneumatic troubles? I'm not sure what's going on with that, but either way, Yeti's still getting pushed around, not getting any damage on Quantum. Yeah, that drum has just been really ineffective in this match, and now Yeti loses a fork, and Quantum continuing to try and use that tooth. And yeah, that's why I thought that Quantum's pneumatic has broken. The entire like piston of it has slid off. I'm not sure if that was caused by Yeti. I think it might have been with all of its hits to the head, but you never know. Yeah, there goes the piston off of Quantum. Now Quantum just has to use its wedge, which in this match has been very effective. Yeti needs to try and get some more damage because this is the prime time to do it. Quantum can't crush. There goes its head. Quantum's now lost its crusher head, but Quantum is continuing to push Yeti into the wall. Now, that was gonna be. Quantum was using its self-rider to kind of push Yeti up. And that match will go the distance. That means it is a judge's decision. There are 3 categories of points. There is damage for 3 points, control for 2, and durability / functionality for 2 points as well. The winner with a score of 1 to 1 to 2 is Quantum. A nice job by Quantum getting another win. And now we have Lockjaw taking on Smee. You know, I wonder how long I could actually go on to say the E's. But either way, here's Lockjaw, kind of new, I believe. Forks aren't really that sharp, so I won't expect it to be getting under Smee as much, or that much. And as I predicted, Smee's just getting right under a Lockjaw, kind of pushing it around. As Lockjaw's trying to, yeah, get under Smee and use that spinner, but so far it's ineffective. Smee trying to use its spinner, but guess what? That's also ineffective. Now Lockjaw actually somehow got under Smee, except that spinner doesn't seem to have done much damage to Smee. A lot of S's. Lockjaw now seems to have its front right wheel kind of, what is it? Angled upwards now, not touching the ground. And Smee is now just pushing Lockjaw around, pushing him against the wall. As Lockjaw is starting to struggle with its drive, especially with that one wheel being high up in the air. Yeah, Lockjaw is kind of crab walking, but not fully. Lockjaw needs to gain control of this match. Lockjaw's forks were up in the air, but now they're back on the ground. That's, I guess, kind of nice for Lockjaw. Now Smee kind of almost whacking Lockjaw. Again, still pushing him around. Lockjaw goes up and over Smee. That could have been a good opportunity if their drive and weapon was working. Again, Smee's just dominating with that low ground. And Lockjaw seems to have another wheel up in the air. This time the front left. And I'm pretty sure it's lost its drive. Yeah, that's gonna be a win for Smee. I did not expect Smee to get a win, but they did. And next up we have Riptide taking on Scorpios. Scorpios, I think, has been doing pretty good. I want to see them work well. Riptide, of course, was in the Desperado, but did not win the Desperado. So if they want any chance of getting into the tournament at all, I think they have to win this match. And yeah, Scorpios has already lost its weapon. I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah, I'm gonna have a list of things to upgrade for next season. And Riptide just hit Scorpios, and they're stuck on their face now. Will Riptide try and continue? No. Oh. And Riptide just hit Scorpios out of the box. So Riptide will now take the win. I'm pretty sure they're 1-2. I'm not sure if they'll get into the tournament or not, though. Next, we got Whiplash taking on Two-Headed Death Flamingo. Two-Headed Death Flamingo from the east. I don't know. Is like Europe and Asia get to do the east because they call North America the west. Anyways, the match has started. Whiplash immediately getting under Two-Headed Death Flamingo. Whiplash getting the Flamingo close to the edge, but the Flamingo gets down. Yeah, Whiplash. This is just a lifter versus hammer battle. Not sure who's gonna win it though, because especially neither weapons can really do that much. Whiplash almost did a bit of a hammer saw move, but has Flamingo close to the edge of the like pit out. Flamingo escapes. Ish. Yes. No. Yes. No. Flamingo flips over again, but still just can't get under Whiplash, and Whiplash goes, and yeah, Whiplash finishes off Two-Headed Death Flamingo, and the win will go to Whiplash. Again, I forgot their record, but I'm pretty sure, well, they at least have one win and a chance of getting into the tournament. Now we have Glitch taking on Kraken. As we've seen from the announcement that, or yeah, recent update, Kraken will get a new look next season. But let's see if this version can do well still. So far it hasn't, and immediately kind of flips Glitch over. Not sure how that worked, but it did. Yeah, Kraken goes for a little crush on Glitch. Crushing down on that weapon, but not getting much. Yeah, again, Kraken's Crusher is just not that effective when in these little plastic stages. What can they really do? But Kraken's lost its teeth and its wedge as it had flipped Glitch over, and Glitch is now on the attack, looking to take out Kraken, and Kraken's stuck on its face. Can they get back over? It doesn't seem so, and Glitch will take the win. And I believe that makes Glitch 1 and 2. So they might also get into the tournament. Now it's main event time, and here's Endgame rolling up into, well, not really into the arena, rolling up. Endgame running its extra long forks. Here's Uppercut coming on in, running their just regular setup with their extra kind of durable weapon. Their more stronger weapon. Both bots are ready. And let the main event begin. Endgame and Uppercut both get spun up. Big collision, and Uppercut's lost 2 of its forks, while Endgame's also lost 2. Except Uppercut, that means for Uppercut they've lost their entire upper forks, while Endgame has only lost almost half of its. Uppercut can't use its weapon on one side now because those forks are all gone. Uppercut almost got like high centered, but Endgame brings them down. Another fork comes off of Uppercut, I believe. Yep, it does. And another fork comes off of Endgame. Now Endgame's lost half of its forks, while Uppercut's lost the top forks and half of its bottom forks. Now Uppercut struggling to get spun up on the one side with no forks because its weapon keeps hitting the floor. Not sure if that was intentional by Endgame or not to stop Uppercut's weapon by doing that, but that's what happens, so I guess so. Now Endgame is just deflecting all of Uppercut's blows. Uppercut really needs to, get an uppercut on Endgame to do some real damage. And there goes the last fork on Uppercut. Now Uppercut's gonna have a really, really hard time spinning up with its weapon, always dragging on the floor, while Endgame goes to work, pushing him around and using that weapon of theirs. Uppercut, or Endgame with a nice shot, getting Uppercut, I don't know, rough estimation, a few inches off the ground. Now Uppercut, just being dominated by Endgame. They need something to happen for them to at least have a chance at winning. And there's their chance. Endgame has lost its weapon now. Now both robots have no weapon. Uppercut, though, has no forks, while Endgame does. So it seems like generally Endgame is going to have an easier time pushing Uppercut around. But one of those forks on Endgame is kind of propped up. And Endgame's now propped up on its forks. Is Uppercut going to leave them? No, they will not. Nice job on Uppercut. Uppercut's part. It's Endgame, let them go. Though Endgame loses a few more forks. Now Endgame only has those 2 long pointy ones on their left side as they kind of get propped up a bit again. But those I think it was back right wheel is still catching. Now Endgame has Uppercut kind of stuck, but no, Uppercut's fine. And this match is gonna go the distance. It's been 3 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it'll go the distance. I already explained how the rules for the judge decisions work, and the winner with a very, very close score of 2-1 is Endgame. Endgame now has another win to its record, should hopefully join the tournament. And that will be all for today. Again, thank you for watching.